Hello, beautiful beings. Okay, so ancients, can you just guide my words, please? I'm very tired. I I just recorded a video, but I was being very quiet in it, and I noticed in my last video it was incredibly quiet, and that's very annoying. So I don't usually erase my videos. I just upload them while I'm watching them, and that's it. I just let it go, let it be out there, and but this it was very quiet. So yeah, I just worked a really long time on that house, but it looks beautiful, and I feel happy about the job I did, and so when I'm working, I have a lot of time, introspective time. I have a lot of time that I talk to the ancients, and my friend asked me a question about well, she asked me a question anyway, and it was playing over and over all day long, off and on, and I asked the ancients. I said, so did I go too fast? Could I have done something different? Did I do something wrong, basically? Did I do something wrong? Was I going from my persona in this situation for the last couple weeks, or was I, just being myself? I felt like I was being myself, but it's very sneaky. The persona can be very sneaky. It's very easy to become unconscious and just think, oh no, this is just me, the they've showed me this recently with the person I was talking to, when the mask of the persona just slips in, and oh no, this is me. Yeah, it's fascinating to me. It's very interesting now that it doesn't take me over anymore. It has the potential to. I've been almost unconscious several times in the last couple weeks, and drained and so tired, and all the symptoms that I'm giving too much, and and it's not that they're taking from me. I've learned that recently too. It's that I'm giving to them. I'm off balance. I let myself be off balance, but hey, off balance means learning. And my friend today also reminded me of the pendulum, and she reminded me of the pendulum, and this is where a lot of people are, and I don't feel that I'm on that pendulum anymore. When I'm going through a lesson with with a divine partner, which this is definitely a divine partner, anybody that comes into my life that I feel I have a soul contract with, for my highest growth, they're a divine partner to me. So there's no animosity towards them, even if I sound, that I have disdain for them. I do not. I just feel very present, and there's a different type of energy that comes through when, when I'm not in the thick of a lesson anymore. I'm not crying anymore. I think I cried one time today, and I've just been sobbing my eyes out for the last 2 weeks, over 2 weeks now, and just absolutely exhausted. But it's a lesson. It's 6 weeks before, it's a little less than 6 weeks before my birth to Earth Day, and there's definitely like a semester finals 6 weeks before a birth to Earth Day. Like, did you learn what you needed to learn this year? Yes. Yes. So far so good. I'm getting A pluses, cosmic A pluses. Yeah, they've said that before. That's very sweet. So one of the most major things that I've learned through this is that I don't love too much. When Sis asked me this question earlier, and then I started asking the ancients, could I have done this differently? Did I go too fast? Because there's definitely a feeling of love there, and this person was, I mean, totally giving me that feeling, and we were, talking about certain things. We feels like we resolved things that were definitely unresolved, and it's just been an incredibly loving and joyful exchange until until it's not. And I felt that same old thing. I felt it several times, actually, talking with him. And this isn't a blame thing, this is an observation thing. This is my gift of discernment. I don't put my blinders on anymore. I don't ignore these things because I want to be with this person. No, I don't do that anymore. I say the boyfriend prayer, remove blank from my life if he's not here for my highest good. Literally the very first talk that we had. And I'm like, oh, he's still here, okay. And I continue to say the boyfriend prayer every few days whenever I think about it, because I'm willing to give it away if it's not for my highest good. Why wouldn't I be? The only reason I wouldn't be is because I am operating from my person. and it's afraid of not getting something it wants, or not getting something it already has, or not losing something it already has. No, I don't need something from somebody to have a better life. I need nothing. No, the right people will be sent, and they always have been, to help me with my foundation, to be a part of my foundation. That takes people. It's not always just going to be me. It's not always me. I have my family and some couple of really amazing friends, but I see that there's going to be way more people in my life that want to be a part of our foundation, the Mama G Foundation. We're going to help so many people. I know that. I don't need a romantic partnership to do that. No, I don't. I don't need to be somebody's muse. I'm not amused. Yeah. So I don't love too much. They said, no, you don't love too much. You know, you did not go too fast. You did not. No, too fast is when, yeah, drum roll, please. Because I always used to just be like, please, somebody show me what is too fast. How do I go slower? Yes, I probably am going too fast because I'm like fast. My energy, everything is fast. So I probably do go too fast. Can you show me how to go slower? No, no, nobody's been able to show me how to go slower. They just say, yeah, I think you're going too fast. And today they said, no, you're not going too fast. You're going with the current of love. Yes, the current of love. Wow, it's kind of swift sometimes. And I can go with that current of love. And one of my dearest friends that we've been holding satsang for, I swear, a straight month now on a certain issue that has been up for her. And I've been learning so much too. That's part of the magic in satsang. It's a two-way street. It's never me going, oh yeah, we're gonna see what we can do for you. No, it's a lesson for me every single time. Beautiful divine lesson. I swear, it's like every person that comes to me for satsang is a divine partner in a way. Even if we don't, remain friends, keep walking down the same path. So many people have come and went, and that was a lesson for me too, because I automatically wanted to cling to them because I felt like we were best friends all of a sudden, don't you know? We just had this amazing heart to heart. No, that's satsang. Yeah, love with an open hand, they're saying. Love with an open heart too. But a sharp discernment, a sharp gift of discernment, because there's some incredibly mentally ill people out there, and I will absolutely keep myself safe. I can't help everybody, and they've said that right now, and they've said it often all day. Mama G, you can't help everybody. And I don't need to try. I really don't need to try. Many times they've showed me after I dropped this physical form, how even these videos, somebody may come across this video and go, wow, I really needed to see that. Yeah, you never know. So, I don't love too much. I'm not too much. I had some people shortly after I woke up with Muji, some major people leave my life. Major. My crown chakra is super active right now. 34-year friendship ended shortly after I woke up. Shortly after the awakening. There's nobody to wake up. I'm already awake. We're already all awake. We've just forgotten that. So the awakening. After the awakening, yeah, it's what were we saying about her? Well, some really significant relationships fell away from my life, and I let them, and it was shocking to me, but it was such a great lesson. It was shocking because, oh, that's right, thank you. Oh, I love you guys so much. Wow. When I tell them I love them, and when I get on my knees and I say thank you, 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 even when there's nothing to say thank you about like that, oh, it echoes right back to me now. Oh. So she would come up with all of a sudden, and my stomach would hurt around her, and she'd get quiet, even though every day we talked about everything. All of a sudden, she'd get real quiet, and she'd be like, "You drive me effing crazy. You drive me effing crazy." And that was a message to me, like, that I was too much. Yeah, my personal identity was quite a bit to deal with because I was incredibly, my mind, I was just so emotional, and I wasn't mean though. I just really needed Yeah, I was pretty needy. I mean, I can see why I drove her nuts, but it felt really mean. It was very mean. And she never told me these things. She would just like blast me with it all of a sudden. And so I felt like I was too much for people for a long time. That devastated me. I was heartbroken. I had no idea that we would ever part. And I mean, I guess yeah, they're like everybody's surprised when somebody breaks up with them, or when you part ways. We didn't like actually break up, but yeah, we definitely had our tower fell. And yeah, it was wow. They weeded my people garden so fast after the awakening. Yeah, so I don't love too much, and I'm not too much, and the people that are in their process where they're at, they're fine too. It's not about making somebody wrong. It's not at all. No, not at all. What is it about? The hokey pokey. Oh, it's funny. Okay, so I'm going to go eat now. And if you feel like you're stuck in something and you're trying to think your way out of it, but that's just more thinking, there's no way, seriously, at a certain point in my life, I'll just might use my life as an example. There's no way to think my way out of something. It's to well, for me, it's holding satsang, which I've done with Muji, Eckhart, and Papaji mainly. No, there have been other divine teachers too, like Mother Mira, different ones. I could just go on and on, actually. What was my point? I'm really hungry. Dang, I don't remember that one. I'll put it in the description box if I remember what I was going to say just now. Okay. Yeah, if you're stuck in something, and that's probably what it's about, something about that. If you're stuck in something and you can't see your way out of it, and it's just more thinking, yeah, they've told me that it's just more thinking. Holding satsang, yes, I've held satsang with them, and when I listen to them, I'm holding satsang with them because that's what it was. They're telling me a divine truth. They're helping me remember what I already know, deep down in my being, what I already know. And, they're helping wake me up all the time from the amnesia of lifetimes. And that's what ascension is basically in a nutshell. In a nutshell. Looked like I said, felt like I said but in a nutshell. Anyway, okay. So if you feel like you're stuck in something, I can guide you to other ascended masters, or I'm not saying I am ascended, that's it. No, absolutely. I feel, and I hope so. I don't mind these life lessons at all. They're very beautiful to me, and yeah, frustrating as hell, but but it's I don't care if it's ever there is a done. I feel like I have reached a place in myself where it's more automatic than not, for sure. Being presence. So that's really good news. Yeah, I feel a lot more, even more able to hold satsang in a way. Even more less obstructed by the personal identity. Um, yeah, yeah, it just keeps getting better and better. So satsangwithmamaG at gmail.com, or you could leave me a comment or a question in the comment section.